Well, I think it's a perfect place for that as well. You know, as we begin to not only bridge the movements themselves and make connections in movement, but also find different ways and strategies, learn from each other's strategies, learn from each other's mistakes. I think whenever what I find engaged in working in the process of change, there's always the opportunity, and there's always been the opportunity to bring people together, you know, and to learn from each other and to grow from each other. This is a growing point on it. And appropriate, we're 2 years, almost 2 years now after the election of a black president. And we see what has happened as a result of that. You know, I think people have come together and to reconstitute themselves and begin to redirect their energy about the real change that they hope that we're going to see in November 2008. So I think it's a watershed moment, as we say, because not only do we talk about poverty, we have to talk about poverty in relationship to community development, poverty in relationship to food security, all those particular things that are happening right here. Even though we have a flawed health care plan that's supposedly is going to be enacted within the next few years, one of the things that we have to do is to kind of build consensus about what do we mean by health care as a right, not a privilege. How do we talk about education and really talk about place-based education, and how do we reform the educational system? How do we change the direction of No Child Left Behind, which the Obama administration has gone past No Child Left Behind, you know. And so what we have to do is now begin to come up with the ideas and the work methodology to incorporate our own ideas and what we need to do.
Yeah. I think that's great. And what do you think about especially the youth movement? And there's tons of young people here.
I'm excited
from all
about it. I mean,
sorts of walks of life.
This moment for young people, as I see this young look at me now.
Sister behind it.
Young sister taking pictures and everything. Look here, I'm excited about it. This is going to take. I remember, and it's young people, you know, us 60-year-olds. I mean, even these 30-some years, 60-some.
I thought you was like 40 years old.
Even these barely 40-year-olds, almost 40-year-olds, 30 years old, it's young people who are going to lead this movement. The young people who were part of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. The young people who went from village to village, you know, announcing the possibilities of decolonization and moving. They were young people who did all the footwork. And to be here at this moment, to see in essence their possibilities in leadership. We're looking for leaders there.
Right.
There are possibilities for leadership, you know, and it's open for them. And the possibility of change. We said, where are young people? Here they are right now. What do they have to do? What is undone? There's so much that's undone, left undone. You know, and it's us for us who've been here, been around, and I see the faces of David Corden, Bill Ayers, and a lot of other people, Bernadine Dorn, all of us for us to be here and to be assisted in that.